finally, in the last 20 minutes of this debate, they decided to talk about the economy. And I know that this is in some ways a lot more interesting to you as an economist as well. So if we could go to, interestingly enough, Tim Scott, I wanted to get your thoughts on his answer. He talked about the economy in a more sophisticated way, but is he right? So we had this question: how can Americans make sure their pantry is stocked?
Crisis. The first thing I would do as President of the United States is I would sign the XL Keystone Pipeline and start seeing resources flow. Second thing I would do is make sure that there's certainty and predictability so that those folks who have the leases in our country would have the certainty and predictability to go ahead and become energy independent. We should focus not just on being energy independent. We should focus on being energy dominant. We can reduce the price of energy. We can reduce the price of food and the price of electricity.
Because the cost of living going up is inflation.
Yeah.
And that has caused the higher prices, higher currency prices, higher dollar prices. It's due to too many dollars. What is Tim Scott? Tim Scott's not talked. He hasn't even mentioned the dollar. Who issues dollars? The Federal Reserve. Why does the Federal Reserve print money? To help fund the government. Why does the government need funding? Because it doesn't have enough tax revenues and it's overspending. So it's deficit spending. It's borrowing money. He'd have to trace it all the way back to his seat in the Senate where he voted for all the spending. and his theory is inflation is caused by too little energy production.